Michael, achieving the Grail and activating angelic consciousness as pathways into New Earth. Dearest ones, you have reached the most exciting point of your ascension journey. You have achieved the Grail level of consciousness, that opens the gateway to the 5th to 8th dimensions of consciousness, and also the 9th dimensional level of angelic consciousness. This achievement will lift you into the new Earth and the new energies, even while the lower levels on Earth are experiencing chaos and falling apart. The Grail, 8th dimensional solar pathways and golden light, and the Christ consciousness and sacred union. The story of the Golden Grail is one that embodies the solar light energy and the Christ consciousness. It is a narrative that expresses the archetypal journey to full Christ consciousness. This is achieved by the sacred marriage or union of the divine masculine and feminine who become one in the service of divine love and compassion on earth. In its primary expression, the story is about your inner union of divine masculine and feminine energies, and how you achieve inner balance and union to become the one or source energy that is represented by the golden light of the Christ consciousness. But it can also be expressed by sacred union with a partner where the two become one soul in the service of divine love and creativity. The Grail itself was said to be the golden cup that was used by Yeshua at the Last Supper to contain his blood wine that was transfigured at his command. As such, it became a symbol for the human body and light body when it reaches the level of Christ consciousness. It becomes the container for the golden light or blood of Christ and the compassion of the Christ consciousness. At this stage of your ascension, you have achieved this level where you are able to contain the golden light of the Christ consciousness as a foundation for the creation of the new earth. The full activation of the path of the rose to galactic consciousness at this time too. The path of the rose and the galactic spiral to full galactic consciousness has been activated within you. The return of the sisterhood of the rose and the galactic priestesses and navigators of the galactic spirals has enabled this activation. These priestesses were known as the Mary or Mariam beings. This was a title derived from Stella Maris or Star of the Seer, referencing their work as navigators of galactic ocean spaces for the Earth. Mary Magdalene was a Stella Maris in the tradition of Isis, goddess and guide of the cosmic ocean, in the teachings of the Syrian star teachers/star lions. She is your guide now, as you once again learn to traverse the galactic spaces in your adventures of consciousness. The rose is the symbol for those who have fully activated their ability to journey across time-space. They follow the spirals of evolution and transformation in alignment with the divine heart, and through the love and compassion in their own sacred heart. The activation of 90 angelic consciousness. As a result of the full activation of the Grail and the Rose Path, you have now also become able to receive the transmissions from the 9th dimension of the angelic superconsciousness frequency called the Heart Song of the Angels. This frequency fully activates the human angelic template in your DNA and allows you to further transform your body/light body, Golden Grail Chalice, to become also a container for angelic consciousness frequencies. This means, beloveds, that you are once again aligned with the original purpose for humans on Earth. This is to be mediators of divine angelic energy to the Earth and to anchor that energy on Earth. As human angels on Earth, you carry angelic presence and you anchor the angelic light codes on Earth. You work with the Elohim angels to create and manifest new Earth. The path of the pure heart, Archangel Michael, the Elohim, Mary Magdalene, and the Cathars. The path of the pure heart was taught by Mary Magdalene and Yeshua and became the pathway to the Christ consciousness for her community, the Cathars. It was delivered to them by the angelic family or tribe of the Elohim and Archangel Michael. The path of the pure heart as taught by Mary Magdalene was not just about sexual purity, but about a way of life that honors divine creation and the earth and sets out a path that is based in love, joy, and harmony. This path is represented by the divine feminine path and the divine masculine path. In the last 30 years, the divine feminine has returned to Earth to allow those who choose that path to express the energy of love and the flow of peace, harmony, and joy. In this last few years, the new divine masculine path has also opened. allowing those that choose that path to express love with courage, integrity, honesty, and strength of heart and mind. Beloveds, this is a moment of great celebration. We celebrate with you. The golden grail glows and shimmers with love and joy. Divine feminine and masculine are in sacred union on earth. The path of the rose spirals through the stars to the heart of the galaxy. The angels sing the heart song of the angels, peace and compassion, harmony and love on earth as it is in heaven. And so it is. Peace on earth. And so it is. Enhancing humanity's unique awakening. This is a clarion call from the realms of illumined truth. The legions of light who are collaborating with awakening humanity in Mother Earth's unprecedented ascension process are asking lightworkers around the world to redouble our efforts. Our light is needed now in ways we have not previously experienced. This clarion call is being made not to instill fear, but because we have the absolute ability to make a very positive difference. The veil separating heaven and earth has been purified and transfigured into a transparent gossamer, like force field of energy. This is allowing the light of God from all of the celestial events that are happening in the heavenly realms to penetrate into the physical plane and to bless humanity, the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth with frequencies of light we have not been able to receive for eons of time. We are now receiving very positive effects from this greatly amplified influx of light. Unfortunately, the negativity being pushed to the surface from our daily human miscreations is causing humanity's fragmented and fear-based fallen human egos to fight tooth and nail to maintain control of its power and its ability to manipulate us. We are witnessing this struggle in shocking ways. People in positions of power, whom we trusted, seem to be willing to sell their souls in order to maintain their power. We now clearly see that people we believed were working for the highest good of humanity and all life evolving on this planet are doing no such thing. This disheartening betrayal is causing a great deal of anxiety and fear. The company of heaven has recently revealed that, in spite of these outer appearances, the incredible shifts of energy, vibration, and consciousness humanity en masse has experienced since the beginning of this decade has prepared humanity in powerful ways to awaken from our deep sleep and our dormant levels of consciousness. We are being told that there are literally millions of people who are a breath away from awakening and bursting the bonds of the paralyzing grip of their fallen human ego. At this time, many people in the United States of America and around the world are being placed in positions of power that they are totally unqualified for and that they are accepting with malevolent intent. This includes not only people at governmental levels but people in positions of power everywhere. The company of heaven is asking us to remember that even these people are sons and daughters of God. They all have an I Am presence that is pulsating within the divinity of their heart flame. Just like you and me, they have also been allowed to embody on earth because of their ability to assist in Mother Earth's ascension process. Many of these people are also just a breath away from awakening. 2025 has been declared a year of unique awakening and manifestation. Comprehending just what this unique awakening entails so that we can co-create it is a critical facet of our collective mission this year. The unique awakening that we are being called to co-create and to manifest on behalf of our sisters and brothers in the family of humanity who are still asleep and acting out in abhorrent ways involves bursting the bonds of the paralyzing grip of their fallen human ego. Being freed from the manipulation and control of their fallen human ego will create a sacred space that will enable their I Am presence to awaken them in unique ways. This will empower them to transcend their human ego and to rise into higher levels of divine consciousness. Within this new level of consciousness they will comprehend oneness and reverence for all life. There are activities of light that have been encoded in the realms of cause that are now ready for physical manifestation. If you and I, and the rest of awakening humanity will volunteer to empower these activities of light in alignment with our heart's call, the company of heaven will amplify our invocations 1,000-fold. This will catapult humanity's unique awakening process forward in the light a quantum leap. At this time, if you feel prompted to do so, Please join with me and Lightworkers around the world now as we decree in the first person. I am my I am presence. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presences of all of humanity. As one breath, one voice, one heartbeat, and one energy, vibration, and consciousness of pure divine love, I proceed. As I invoke this activity of light for myself, I invoke it on behalf of all of my sisters and brothers in the family of humanity, in perfect alignment with each one's divine plan, and the highest good for all concerned. I am now the perfection of my I am presence grown to full stature. I reclaim and accept my personal divinity as a beloved child of God. I instantly and permanently release and let go of all beliefs and behavior patterns that conflict with the truth of who I am. From this moment forth, I consecrate my life to fulfilling the immaculate concept of my full divine potential. From this moment forth, I consecrate my life to reflect oneness and reverence for all life and everything I think, feel, say, and do. From this moment forth, I consecrate my life to be the open door through which the light of God will continually flow to bless and heal all life on earth. Now, with every holy breath I take, I am ascending into new levels of divine consciousness. With every in-breath and every out-breath I am receiving higher and higher frequencies of our Father Mother God's golden flame of enlightenment. As this occurs, humanity en masse is becoming consciously aware through our I am presence of this shift into a higher state of divine consciousness and enlightenment. This is allowing every person to clearly perceive the unique awakening taking place within the divinity of humanity's heart flames. This golden flame of enlightenment is an expression of divine intelligence from the very heart of our Father Mother God. This sacred fire reflects the full divine potential of sacred knowledge pulsating within the heart flame of every son and daughter of God evolving on earth. The company of heaven is now standing in readiness. These messengers of God send forth a clarion call invoking the beings of light throughout the cosmos to come and help the light workers around the world in this moment of expanding within the heart flame of every person on earth the divine enlightenment and unique awakening of our Father Mother God. As the cosmic tone from this clarion call reverberates through all creation, the response comes from every corner of the universe. I see the luminous presence of legions of divine beings descending into the atmosphere of Earth. They take their strategic positions above the planet, and as one consciousness of divine enlightenment, the beings of light begin breathing into their heart flames on behalf of all of humanity the highest frequency of our Father Mother God's fifth dimensional crystalline solar flame of divine enlightenment that cosmic law will allow. This celestial frequency of enlightenment is pulsating with the sacred knowledge now being revealed in every person's heart flame. This sacred knowledge contains the catalyst for their unique awakening that will now burst the bonds of the paralyzing grip of humanity's fallen human egos. As this occurs, this sacred knowledge reveals the profound truth that we are one with all life and that there is no separation. Now, as humanity's unique awakening is being gently assimilated into the heart and conscious mind of every person on earth, I expand this activity of light to further awaken in unique ways the people who are associated with the governments around the world. I am manifesting divine government. I now invoke our Father Mother God and the great beings of light from our Grand Central Sun who are assisting with the co-creation of divine government on this blessed planet. I invoke the mighty Elohim Israel, Saint Germain, and Lady Portia, Elmo Ra, and Lady Miriam, Archangel Michael, and Lady Faith, Lamori the Lord of Harmony, Micah the Angel of Unity, and the majestic goddesses of liberty, justice, freedom, victory, glory, oneness, and transfiguration, who are all assisting humanity with the co-creation of divine government. And I invoke the silent watchers, mighty archangels, and the ascended masters guarding the evolutions of earth. Beloved ones, come forth now. Blaze the most intensified frequencies of divine will, divine love, and divine enlightenment from the very heart of our Father Mother God through the heart flame of every person who is now, or will be in the future, involved with the governments of earth in any way. uniquely awaken every one of these people to the profound opportunity and the awesome responsibility they have during this cosmic moment. Enlighten each and every one of these people of the reality that it is time for divine government to manifest now. This is destined to be a government of the I Am Presence, by the I Am Presence, for the I Am Presence of every person on earth. This will be a heart-based government that is manifesting the highest good for all concerned in every single instance. Beloved legions of light, let each person who is now or ever will be responsible for the governments of the world in any way tangibly feel and experience the power, love, and enlightenment of our Father Mother God flowing through their heart flame. This will allow the sacred knowledge from their newly recalibrated immortal victorious threefold heart flame to surface into their heart and conscious mind, manifesting their unique awakening at a greatly accelerated pace. I now invoke the I Am Presence of every one of these people to take full dominion of that person's thoughts, feelings, words, actions, beliefs, and memories. Empower that person to hear and to listen to the intuitive inner guidance of their I Am Presence, which will guide them unerringly toward the fulfillment of their individual and collective divine plans in their mission of co-creating divine government tangibly on earth. Now, beloved legions of light, seal this activity of light in the immortal victorious threefold flame anchored within the heart of every person on earth. As we uniquely awaken, collectively holding the sacred space for the manifestation of divine government on earth, expand this activity of light daily and hourly with every holy breath we take until planet Earth and all life evolving upon her have God victoriously completed our ascension into the fifth dimensional crystalline solar frequencies of the new Earth. And we decree, victory is ours in love governing this planet. Victory is ours in love governing this planet. Victory is ours in love governing this planet. And so it is, beloved I am. Beloved I am. Beloved I am that I am. Dear one, God bless you. I look forward to seeing you next week. The Council, Understandings of Your Soul Part 1. What does the soul know at this point in time? Do you know? Does it know all it needs to know, or just enough? But what if, due to the agreement, less is now known than what was known upon entry here? How would you know? What do you believe? How might you confirm what truly is? The agreement, you see, there was once an agreement entered into that wasn't all it might, or should have been. This original agreement has more recently been altered so that more might be for those who newly enter into this platform of awareness. They enter in with a revised understanding. As the understanding originally utilized was flawed. Let us say that it was not all that it needed to be. And so, the agreement that was originally put into use had shortcomings. It was that the small details were not ironed out in advance, and this was not discovered until more time had passed. It is that we seek to reach those here by the terminology used to ferret out who is who here. We seek to find those who need to be off and away from those things that do exist today. We seek for them to find us and recognize that they have a means of exit here. The elders. A soul's remembering and immersion. So what have you wanted to know? What have you pondered? Do you think about this or that, or is this or that of no real measure? You see, the soul entered into an agreement. The agreement referred to here changed how the soul sees things because of the immersion aspect they opted to engage. So, what is immersion? It is where a slow amnesia entered, and this slow amnesia causes them not to remember as they once knew. They were told through immersion that they would have a more pure experience, that they would discover in a way that would make this immersion option preferred. And so many, if not most, opted to enter this earth experience in this way. My soul also chose this option, as those they sought to locate had chosen this too. And upon entering as they did, they would understand this facet more than were they not to know as these others did. Your soul is immortal. They are divine. That will not change. But what they knew before entering here, well, that is not remembered as it once was. In the recommending and implying, the more significant realization implied was not that. This was perhaps suggested in a way that was misleading. and it was because of the immersion aspect and the lack of remembering that they and you remain. In the small clarification of understanding they sought to know and ascertain, less has been garnered than more. So, in our next book, Given in Love, a series of questions were asked and answered. This was done to share a bit more than what is known today. It does seek to ferret out what is what, and is meant to be the pathway to discover more. Know that what is shared there is not fully known here on Earth. Yes, components of understanding do exist, but many understandings are filled with falsities. Discover what truly is when you can still and slow the mind. Release beliefs now so that more can enter, and how can anything new become adopted when it goes against beliefs held? Source: rayofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.